Your kids were just doing what kids do, right?
My kids were doing just what kids do. And
Nothing.
When we moved in, I specifically approached my neighbor because I knew that they were on that side that the kids like to play on, and asked her to tell me if there was ever any problems with the kids and the noise. And to this day, they have never come to us and said, you know, hey, you know, I'm home today, it's my day off, we're not feeling well. Nothing.
Wow. This is one of those situations that we all dread. And there are no easy solutions because it's a permanent.
Right.
When your neighbors, you're together.
Until somebody moves away, it's not going to get better.
Were these people home all day?
He is home all day, but she works during the day. And that was another part of the complaint, was that the kids are playing during the day. And
as opposed to 11 p.m.
Well, how about you just bring them inside and put them on our iPads, you know, and that'll keep them quiet.
We'll
really,
just help that childhood obesity epidemic.
Yeah. I'm curious, with when you first moved in there, were you friendly at first? You know, apple pies going back and forth, and borrowing sugar, and, you know.
I absolutely tried to be.
Yeah.
I introduced myself to him the day we moved in. I introduced myself to her probably within a week of us moving in, and I really thought everything was fine until we found out from the homeowners association that they had been complaining about the noise.
And we're sharing your story because it's very interesting, I think relatable. Jim, is there something you can do in this situation? Because obviously you want kids to be outside and playing.
No.
And it doesn't sound like anything was done wrong here, but
right,
I mean,
is there a solution? You teach kids their inside voice and their outside voices, but they're outside. So, you know, my thought would be somehow, if somehow the neighbors and the kids could become friends, you know, which sounds like that would be a pretty tough task, but
that's a good idea.
Think of something outside the box.
Is there ever a point in time, and not necessarily talking about your scenario, but if it gets to a point, is there a scenario where you say, even as a pediatrician, as a child health expert,
yeah, sure,
you know what, it's time to move?
Right.
If that gets to that point.
Exactly,
but
I mean,
I think in life, unfortunately, and we only are hearing one side of the story, I want to be fair here, you encounter unreasonable situations, and that's when things end up in court. And we can only hope that this is resolved outside of court. We wish you all the best, the kids all the best, and we hope there's somehow a happy ending here.
I know.
Much more to come.